Hey guys, name's James and welcome to my journal, and today what we're doing is we're doing some more character creations. So last time I told you we wouldn't be doing horror because I've done a bit too much horror. I want to go back to fantasy, and if I don't end up going back to fantasy, then I want to try something new like sci-fi or crime or something like that. Something cool, something new. Or maybe just a happy short story about something that happened and just make it very beautiful with great prose and all that, but we'll see. Anyway, let's get rolling. I have beside me, sorry, just bang the mic again. I always do that. I apologise. I have my 3 character sticky note things on my desk. I have me dice, and yeah. Okay, let's get rolling. So, character number 1, first trait, 15, aggressive. Okay. We have an aggressive character. Straight off the bat, that's okay. And how aggressive is they? How aggressive is it? 3, noticeably aggressive. He is noticeably aggressive. Okay, and voila! 5, creative. Okay. Aggressive, creative, mildly creative. Okay. Well then. What else? We have 6. Clever / bright. Okay. Okay. Cool. Clever / bright. And the extremity. Extreme. That's an 8. We got an 8. We got an extreme. We got an extreme, boys. That's like 8. That's maximum you can get. So he's very clever and bright. He's aggressive. He's noticeably aggressive. He's extremely clever and bright, and he's mildly creative. Okay, so yeah, that's cool. So we have some sort of a mad scientist or whatever. Kind of character, perhaps not a mad scientist, just a scientist or something along those lines. Maybe a wizard, if we want to go into something like that. Yeah, a wizard. He's very clever. He's extremely clever and bright. He's noticeably aggressive, so he'd be casting spells all over the place and being angry and threatening and whatever. And then he's creative. I don't know. He uses spells, methods of magic that aren't normally used. Not that haven't been done before, because he's only mildly creative, but like that aren't normally used. So he'd be clever about the way he casts his spells. Yeah, that's a thing that can be done. Okay, that's character 1. And character 2, we have 7, a thoughtful character. Here we go. Okay, thoughtful. And the extremity, 8 again, extreme. Extremely thoughtful. Okay, interesting. And we have 4, gleeful. Okay, we have a gleeful character. That's a 9, that's not on the table. 6, very noticeable. Okay. A very noticeably gleeful, extremely thoughtful character who is clumsy. Got a 16, clumsy. Cool. Okay. And how clumsy are we? We are noticeably clumsy. Okay. Cool. Yeah, that's an interesting character. I'm not sure what it's gonna be, but yeah, so no, that's an interesting character. And now for character 3, 17, cruel. Okay, we have a cruel character. He's only mildly cruel. But, yeah, I mean, he's still cruel, but he's mildly cruel. Oh, I just slapped the mic again. My apologies. 4, he is gleeful. Okay, cruel, gleeful. Why does it always seem that we have like some sort of psychopath as a character? Like cruel, gleeful, all the others. Actually, no. Thoughtful, gleeful, clumsy. Not really. aggressive, creative, clever, or bright. I mean, you could make arguments for them, but no, they're not straight up psychopathic. That's not what you think of at first. It's just the cruel, the gleeful, and the fact that we've done those 2 in a row. Okay, how gleeful are we? A 9, that's not possible. 3, that's noticeable, I believe. Yes, it is. Noticeably gleeful. Mildly cruel, noticeably gleeful, and 20, psychotic, of course. Of course! How could we do a run where it's not psychotic? There's no psychotic characters in there. That just can't be done. Can it? Nope, of course not. Oh god. So we have another psychotic character. Okay. Cool. Very noticeably psychotic character. I rolled a 6. Okay. You know what? We can still make this fancy. We're not going to go into crime or anything like that. What I intend to do is we have a party going on an adventure. Not like a yay dancing party, but like, you know, a group of people party. I presume you know what I mean. Character 3, the one we just rolled up, cruel, gleeful, psychotic, can be like an assassin. So, an assassin that enjoys hurting and killing people, that's the psychotic part. It's what she does for a living. She's noticeably gleeful about it, and she's mildly cruel, which you kind of have to be an assassin. So that makes sense. So that's an assassin character, not actually a psychopath, just an assassin. Character 1, aggressive, creative, clever / bright. As I say, that can be a... Jesus Christ, I keep hitting them. I'm sorry. It's like the 3rd, 4th, 5th, maybe, time I've done that. I really do apologise. I'm just flinging my arms around everywhere today for some reason. He can be a wizard. So, aggressive, creative, clever, and bright. A wizard. And 2, character 2, thoughtful, gleeful, and clumsy. A barbarian. So he's thoughtful in the sense of he's caring for the rest of the party, the people he surrounds himself with. He's thoughtful towards them. He'll protect them viciously. He's gleeful when he gets enraged and whatever, and he starts slashing about and killing things. And then we have clumsy, and yeah, I mean, if he's a big brute of a guy, he could be a little slow in the head and a bit clumsy. That works. Okay, so we have a barbarian, a wizard, and an assassin, and they 2 of them are really gleeful. So gleeful, cruel, psychotic, and gleeful, clumsy, thoughtful. Thoughtful in the sense of he cares for the people around him, but he's not particularly smart. He's a bit of a pea brain. So they could be using this guy, the character 2, the barbarian, the assassin, and an evil wizard could be using this barbarian to help them through a dungeon to get some evil artifact that they can use to ruin the world, and everything goes wrong. Works fine for me. So there you go. That's quite cool. Oh, and some idea I did have that I really wanted to do fantasy for, that I kind of was just like, okay, whatever's happening, I'm doing fantasy, unless it's like perfectly set for another genre, is the fact that wizards, I've decided, since I am a Magic the Gathering player, which if you don't know is a trading card game, I'm going to stop this video, upload it, and then we are going to, when I come back, these will be done with the new characters, but then I am going to be randomly like shuffling a deck of Magic the Gathering cards and yeah, basically turning them over and seeing what spells we get. So whatever kind of comes up, is the spells he has. Now, I've said he's kind of an evil-ish wizard, so I'm going to take that as a black-red kind of a deck. I think I have a black-red deck somewhere. None of my commander decks are black-red, which is the format I like to play the most. That they're either red-green or white-something. I think it's red-white and red-green. I like red cards. They're quite good. I like just being able to go bam, 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 bam with like small spells and stuff. Yeah, Magic the Gathering talk, my friends. So yeah, and then the other ones are red-blue, I think. Those of you who don't know, have a clue about Magic. The colours I'm speaking of is different mana types, and black is kind of the evil type. Red is kind of the fiery damage type. Green is like the nature stuff, and blue is like water, ice, and stuff like that. And then there's neutral as well. So yep, that's kind of what I'm thinking about. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have a standard deck though that's red, black. So we could go with that, and then we'll keep flipping over. If we get something stupid like, I don't know, a card that's just like destroy an artifact, gain mana, it doesn't really make sense, I don't think, in like the format I'm going for. So yeah, we're just gonna, if we get something like that, we'll kind of work it out, and if it doesn't really work, we'll skip over it and go to the next one. But other than that, we're just literally turning over the deck until we get spells, and then when we get to the spells, they're the spells the wizard has. So yeah, that's the idea. I'll do a face cam for that, so I'll just go like take a card off the top, show you, then whatever. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, please do like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time in part 2 of the part 1, because we finally got a wizard. Yay! Bye!